welcome. My name is Jo, and in today's pick a card reading, we are going to be doing what needs your attention at this time. So, as you can see, we have three beautiful, lovely piles. For pile number 1, we have this snakeskin agate, I believe, snakeskin stone. Okay. For pile number 2, we have blue tiger's eye. Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. Alright, and then for pile number 3, we have this beautiful, lovely, I believe this is dream amethyst, if I'm recalling correctly. If not, it could just be amethyst. But it is a form of amethyst, either a dream amethyst or amethyst. Okay, go ahead and meditate down. Go ahead and pause and meditate if you need to. Timestamps will be listed down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello everyone that chose pile number 1 or was drawn to this snakeskin stone. This reading is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and move your crystal over here. Okay. So, that's interesting. Alright, so we're going to start with the tarot. And then I have a few oracle decks to help give us a little bit more insight and more information. And I just realized that I did not cleanse my decks. I just wanted to get into this reading. It's so not like me. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me quickly cleanse these. So let's go ahead and get started on your tarot. Let's find out what needs your attention at this time. So this is obviously something that you are either ignoring or choosing to ignore, unintentionally ignoring, or not paying attention to, or enough attention to something. And we're just going to bring that to light so that you can, bring more balance into your life. Depending on what it is, if it's a person in your life that you're ignoring or not giving enough time or attention to, you could deepen that connection, have better connection with them. But we'll find out. We're going to find out. First, let's find out, and we'll go from there. All right, so pile number 1. What needs pile number 1's attention at this time, Spirit? What needs pile number 1's attention? Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. Excuse me. What needs pile number 1's attention at this time? The Lovers, the Chariot. Oh, we got some major arcana coming through. All right, pile number 1. What needs pile 1's attention at this time? Oh, nice. I wanted 2 cards too. Oh, another. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, alrighty then. Alright, back of the deck energy is the 8 of Cups. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Chariot, followed by the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. I think I'm going to use another deck for clarification, just to get a better understanding, because I feel like this could go more than one way for you guys. Pile number 1. So let's just clarify. Let me get a little bit more further detail. I am seeing a Gemini, I was gonna say the Chariot. Like, yeah, you can see it too, right? You see it? Alright, but, alright, enough being a smartass. Okay, so Cancer, the Chariot is Cancer. Hierophant is Taurus. Okay. That's nice. We have air, water, earth, and fire in the mix. So there is a balance. There's like a round balance of the elements. So that's not bad. Let's see. Before I get into this, I want to get clarification on some of these. So the initial thing that I wanted to say for you guys, pile number 1, is the first thing that came to my mind was a decision. Moving forward with a decision and committing to that decision. Now, this decision could be in regards to a new passionate lover, a new passionate beginning with somebody. But it can also mean, with the Page of Wands, choosing to act upon an idea, an inspired idea, something that's inspirational for you, a creative outlet for you. So there's maybe something that you've been on the fence about, that you may have been hesitant about. Spirit wants you to go ahead and move forward with that. Now, for others of you, this could be a choice between 2 different people and choosing to commit to maybe one or even yourself. I mean, if it's like between 2 different people, we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I don't know. I'm going to take those energies very seriously. I mean, this is the Page. It's naive. It's innocently naive. It's still young. For the Knight, more mature than the Page, is still less than a king. So, I don't know. I mean, if you want to dabble and have some fun, I mean, that's cool, but, there's something you need to walk away from, or you will be walking away from, with the 8 of Cups, this back of the deck energy. So something that emotionally once fulfilled you no longer fulfills you. So I'm kind of going towards back of the inspirational idea. So there's a creative idea, or there's just something that sparks within you that makes you like excited to do. And then the Lovers is, I think people take the word the Lovers a little too literal, because the Lovers also represents decisions and dualistic, the two different things. So choosing between those 2 things. And then the Chariot is about moving forward, taking action and moving forward. The Hierophant talks about commitmentship. So staying committed to it. This may be emotionally invoking for you guys, pile number 1. Alright, so I want to get clarification on this Page of Wands. Because also on the flip side, if the Court cards represent people, okay? And for some of you, probably are parents. And for some of you, you guys could be, I would say the Knight would probably be a young adult. Or it could even be represented as a teen. Whereas this is more like a young youth. So your children, if you have children in that age range, they may be needing your attention at this time. Or some more attention. Alright, so let me get clarification on this Page of Wands. Just one card to clarify this Page of Wands. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So something that you want to work towards. All right. Can we get clarification on this Knight of Cups? Thank you. All right. So the Knight of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Give me a second, guys. I like to collect my thoughts before I start speaking them. This could be something that you want to monetize. A legacy. We're getting all kinds of pentacles coming through now. Let's clarify the Chariot. This is so funny. Okay, alright. Let's clarify. Hey. Oh wait, two of them came up. Okay. Alright, so I saw this one first, so we're going to take this one, the Magician, but it also, the Nine of Swords came up with it. So this may be something that has stressed you out, or you've been worried about. Back of the deck is Two of Pentacles. That's interesting. So we're talking about decisions. There's a decision that needs to be made that needs your attention. So there's something that you've been given as an idea to act upon that could lead to financial success in the long run for you guys. Okay? I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race with this card. That's a major arcana. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what the meaning of this stone was. This was like a soul growth type of stone, if I recall correctly. I'm trying to remember because I bought it at a crystal shop many years ago. I just thought it was so pretty and cool looking. But it definitely has something to do with like your growth. Like internal growth. Okay, so I feel like with the Magician here over the Hierophant tells me you have to choose this. Like you have to actively choose that commitmentship. This could be something. This might come after a period of you walking away from something. So at some point, you emotionally... Oh, shit. We got the Tower right underneath that. Okay. So something significant may or may not have happened to you. And then over time, like let's say you walked away from this. And then trying to process and move forward, you get an idea. And... like, that's the vibe I'm kind of getting for you guys, pile number one. Like, it's at a time where you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. And now you're being inspired. So maybe after a time period of, like, not being that interested in anything because of the Eight of Cups energy here, that now you're getting these inspired ideas and you're being asked to act upon them. I mean, with 3 major arcana in the reading, in the 5-card spread, and then to have another major arcana come up again, I would say that these ideas that are coming to your mind are divinely brought to you. Alright, so let's get some more information on what needs your attention at this time. When it comes to pile number one, what needs their attention at this time? What needs pile one's attention at this time? We have synchronicities. Okay, so if for some of you have been on the fence of an idea, okay, so this tells me that you need to focus on sorry, I was doing math in my head and I was thinking, because this reduces down to a 6. Alright, so take note of the synchronicities. If you're getting repetitive messages of the same kind, don't ignore them. They're from your spiritual team. They are trying to help you out. Pile number one, what do they need? What needs their attention at this time? We have card number 11, individuality. There's something that you can bring to the world, pile number one, that only you can bring. Alright, and for some of you, physical activity. That's interesting. I mean, we do have a lot of pentacle energy here. That, I mean, I know there are clarifications, but we do have that physicalness of the pentacles bringing in that earth element. Oh my goodness. Back of the deck, card number 27, spiritual partnership. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Alright. Trying to figure out what deck I want to use next. That's pretty cool though. Okay, so, there is a thing about balancing though, with the lovers here and the 6 of Pentacles. And I did mention earlier that it was pretty cool that we had all 4 elements here. That gives me that magician vibe. You know, using all the elements to help create what you want, right? That's how you manifest, right? And then she also has the infinity symbol, which, you know, we know that represents spirit. So, I mean, that goes along with the back of the deck. And so Spirit's trying to connect with you guys, pile number one. So, please listen. Let me see. What deck do I want to use next? Okay. You know, I got this one in my hand. We're going to do this one. Alright. What does pile number one need to pay attention to? What needs their attention? What needs pile one's attention at this time? So, you know, maybe you've walked away from an idea and you just kind of put it on hold. I feel like Spirit wants you to commit to one thing. Commit to it and put your all in it. And see where and just see where it takes you. Pile number one. What does pile number one, what needs pile number one's attention? What needs pile one's attention? Okay. Alright, card number 23. What came, I don't know why I said game. What came of picking flowers? Greed. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Pile number one. What needs their attention? What needs pile one's attention, sir? We have card number 33. Verde Prato. Wounds. Alright, back of the deck energy, we have the Princess and the Pea, Sensitivity. Okay. Alright, so I'm kind of new to this deck, so we're going to go ahead and look at the meaning of this cards, just to better understand what the message is trying to say. Let's see. They do have little keywords, so that's cool instead of having to read the whole story. I wonder if these flowers are moonflowers. I don't know. Could be wrong. I'm not a flower expert. Oh wait, are those supposed to be jasmine flowers? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Okay, stay calm. There is always a way, and you will find one. Do not take more from nature than what you need. Nature will offer the solutions to all problems. Stake your claim. The threefold law, a return from nature, slipping away from family and friends, a time in another environment, a way to return to your home, a helpful and kind young man. Interesting. Let's go. I'm just going to go ahead and read the story. It's a little paragraph. There was once a woman who had 3 daughters, whom she loved very much. One day the eldest was walking in a water meadow when she saw a pink growing in the stream. What? She stooped to pick the flower, but her hand had scarcely touched it when she vanished altogether. The next morning the sister went out into the meadow to see if she could find any traces of the lost girl, and as a branch of lovely roses lay trailing across her path, she bent down to move it away, and in doing so could not resist plucking one of the roses. In the moment she too had disappeared. Wondering what could have become of her 2 sisters, the youngest followed in their footsteps and fell a victim to a branch of delicious white jessamine. So the old woman was left without any daughters at all. Oh. This rare old tale makes good use of the enchanting number of 3. And thus, when this card comes to you, know that the power of 3 is being enacted and activated within your life. Throughout the story, 3 daughters are lost when they pick flowers. For you, this message is to be sure that what you take is yours to begin with. It is not a time to reap, but to sow instead. And if there is a consequence of any action in the past, you will have help in the form of a young male who will use his wits and charm to assist, as the brother does within the tale. Your family will offer you help. Any relationships that you are in that are not working will transform, as each of the marriages of the daughters does too. Each is freed even by doing the impossible. Killing a man who cannot be killed. So no matter how entrapped you may feel by destructive relationships and poor choices you have made, know that there is always a solution, and the solution is always on its way to you. Okay, so this is in regards of a love connection for some of you. Okay. Oh shit, there was that connection of balancing. And we do have the 10 of Pentacles, which is family. This is interesting. Okay, so with the individuality and the 8 of Cups, that's you becoming more individual and walking away from Alrighty then. Well, that's interesting. Let's read card number 33. It is an old saying that he who seeks what he should not finds what he would not. Okay, so this is a really long thing. I'm not going to read all that. But the keywords in this book for this card: secret love, attempt to keep things to yourself. Hiding the truth about your feelings can lead to pain and misunderstanding. Stare fear in the face. The solution lies within the place of your fear most. The solution lies within the place you fear most. We are all vulnerable in love. Love's wounds can be cured through courage. Healing from love's wounds. Okay. Alright, so you guys are being encouraged to walk away from a situation. Or you already are walking away from somebody, and you may be like questioning like if you did the right thing. You may feel like you may question yourself if you did the right move, if you did the right thing, or if you were like handling the situation like not in the best way. There's That's interesting. Okay, so there is a need to commit to yourself. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm not saying that the other message it does not apply. It still could apply, but for each of you guys, it's going to be a little different. So for some of you, this could be an idea that you're needing to take up on, that you've been on the fence about. But with these cards confirming the lovers with the Hierophant, this may be somebody that you were committed towards, and you're needing to like rebalance your own self and coming home back to yourself. And there's a need to commit to yourself so that you can heal from these wounds. Interesting. Nonetheless, Spirit is communicating with you I don't even need to read the book for this one, but the Princess and the Pea sensitivity. You're extremely sensitive at this time. You're picking up on messages from your spiritual team. You're highly connected with them. Let's see, what needs your attention? I don't know if this is the right deck I want to use for this reading or not. We're gonna roll with it. We'll just see what comes through. This is pretty interesting. You know, with the snake skin agate, you know, there is, you know, getting rid of layers. So, you know, being true to your own feelings and being honest with yourself. Pile number one. What needs pile number one's attention? You got reincarnation, reflection, cycle, and faith. But what made me go, what's the reflection? Alright, so you need to sit and reflect on this situation. Pile number one, what needs their attention? What needs pile one's attention? We have 1 century, long, slow, and sluggish. I feel like if you guys were in a relationship, this may have felt very long, been long. I'm kind of drawn to the long, slow, sluggish. It kind of gives me that Knight of Pentacles vibe. I mean, I'm not saying the Knight of Pentacles is about sluggish, but slow and steady wins the race message came through earlier in the reading. So you may feel like you're in the trenches right now. Alright, so what needs your attention? Password box. Privacy. Mercury retrograde is beating me up so bad this lately. I can't even talk. Confidentiality. I said it. Yes, I said it. I was looking at the word like, I know that word, but like, I don't know if my tongue is going to let me say it. Oh my goodness. Security. So your privacy is important right now. We have black hole, attractive, unpredictable, and secret. That's interesting, because every time when I seen the black hole, that song "Black Hole Sun" came to my head. I don't know if that song may or may not have messages for you, but the line uh, what's the line? It goes "Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain." I believe that's the lyric. That's the line. The lyric of the line. I'm not sure. Double check. I don't remember what group or what. I'm sorry. I don't remember what band sings that song. Dang, I'm having a brain fart. But the song is called "Black Hole Sun," so you might find some messages for you in that song. Or it could even relate to how you're feeling. Alright, so what needs pile number one's attention? Let's get some more details. Let's get some more information. What needs pile one's attention? We have caution. Alright, what else is pile number one? We have intuition. Interesting. Alright, pile number one, what else needs your attention? And creativity. So, yeah, I'm not going to rule out. Back of the deck, we have hunger. We got that circle. It kind of looks like a sun with the yellow. I'm just saying. Definitely listen to that song, guys. I think they may have a message for someone here listening. Should I use this? I'm not going to rule out the first message that I was leaning towards with the idea because the creativity is here. But I'm just, it's circles upon circles. Spirit is just constantly... Alright, so your intuition needs your attention. You may have been ignoring your intuition up until this point or not really, like, listening to it very well. Pile one. There is something you feel cautioned about. So take your time. This is your journey. This is your life. You could take your time. That's so interesting, though. I'm wondering if this even has to do with work for some of you. It doesn't always have to be a creative project. It could even be something in regards to work. You know, choosing a new job, walking away from something that used to bring emotional fulfillment, and choosing to move forward and commit to something new. Alright, what needs pile one's attention? Oh, wait. I almost forgot about this deck. I'm going to use that other deck last. Alright, so we're going to get... That's 2 more decks to use, guys. So, bear with me. Pile number one, what needs your attention? I would say that a lot of this is just confirmation for you. We have kangaroo, be a force for good. We got that, like, I think most of the animals have something, like, lit up in them in these pictures, but, like, it looks like a sun to me. Pile number one. What needs pile number one's attention now this time? Alright, so we have ladybug. Accept happiness and good fortune. And we have giraffe. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Okay, and then back of the deck we have eagle. Seize opportunities courageously. Wow. Okay, so this kind of confirms both. It's both storylines I was kind of giving with this pile. I mean, with the happiness, accept happiness and good fortune, I feel like that this definitely goes with that creativity. This aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom definitely correlates with accepting the loss and moving forward within a situation with somebody, and being a force for good is, you know, taking the high road. Now, for some of you, if you have two lovers to choose from or two different people, you might be being pushed to like go to just choose yourself at this time. I mean, you're always open and welcome to new lessons. Excuse me. With that page and that knight, but keep in mind that I told you that those are immature energies. They're not the most mature, so in the long run, they wouldn't be the best for you. Doesn't mean that you couldn't have fun. It doesn't mean that you couldn't learn something from the experience or enjoy the experience. But if you're looking for something that's more long-term, then you may be more... The message is more to focus more on yourself. And your own enjoyment and your own... What makes you happy and feeling and being there for yourself. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally, with all of the elements being here. Okay, so what advice do we have for your pile number 1 in regards to what needs your attention? What advice do we have for pile number 1? Okay, well, love affair. Alright, beware. Love affairs at work, rarely and will. Don't lose your mind. So, I would say this, with the caution, don't allow yourself to be fully engulfed in love. Like, there's more to life than just love. Like, don't become to the point where you're codependent of somebody. Then it becomes an unhealthy imbalance of things. Not cool. That can affect your life in many different ways. What other advice do we have for pile number 1? Excuse me. We have mind power. Use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water. Sorry. Alright, so... that kind of goes well with this giraffe card. With the higher knowledge, turning knowledge into wisdom. Using your intelligence. That kind of correlates with that magician. Alright, so let's get one more final card for you. Pile number 1 for advice. What is your advice for pile number 1, Spirit? Thank you. We have surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Okay, in back of the deck energy, we have expression. Open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Dang, that's crazy. Express yourself. Express yourself. Okay. Open up your heart to others and expressing... What did it say? Express your creative self. That goes really well with this Page of Wands. I did say that there was something that you can offer to the world that only you can offer. I mean, maybe you guys do need to work on your emotional expression with that Knight of Cups here. It will come slowly, but you will get to the King of Pentacles with that. So it will become beneficial for you to learn how to express yourself and be open to that. But there, this is the creativity. I think you need to be patient on this journey. I think you need to take your time. Understanding yourself does take time, especially when you're not taught how to. So that was a little bit in two different directions, but they all kind of resonate together. So one group of you, pile one, is more about a creative project or work, inspired idea, and needing to work towards that and committing towards that. Another of you are leaving or will be leaving a relationship of some kind. Keep in mind that things happen in threes for you right now. So take some time to sit and reflect on the situation and patterns that are reoccurring throughout your recent I don't know the time frame, but I would say within recent events. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number one. I hope it helps. Let me know how it resonates down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two, for those that were drawn to number two, or this lovely blue tiger's eye stone. We're going to find out what needs your attention at this time. Okay. So we're going to start with the tarot, and then I have a few oracle decks to help give us some more insight of what needs your attention. Okay. So let's begin. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, night, or evening. If that's the same thing as night, right? The afternoon, morning, noon, or night. Jeez. Are any of you struggling with Mercury retrograde, this Mercury retrograde? Because it is definitely getting me, guys, with the communicating. Jeez. Alright, pile number two. What's pile number two need to be? What needs pile number two's attention? I was gonna say the previous readings question. Pile number two. What needs your attention? Let's find out. Spirit connecting me with everybody that chooses the blue tiger's eye. What needs their attention? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, followed by the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, what needs pile two's attention? Interesting. Eight of Pentacles. I'm sitting here like, that's not eight, not realizing that there's a pentacle right there. Alright. Ooh, nice. Didn't fall on the floor. Ooh, we have the Strength card. Okay. Alright, we got all five. Alright, nice. Beautiful. Ooh, back of the deck energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. We have 3 tens here. Oh, right. So something is either a cycle or something is coming to an end or needs to come to an end. That could be why this needs your attention. I find it interesting with the Strength card. Okay, so if you guys were drawn to the blue tiger's eye, highly recommend looking up the meaning of it. I'm not a crystal expert, but I believe it did mention something about drawing out strength and courage to see things through or overcome certain hardships, which obviously correlates with that strength card. So this may require you to the strength. Okay, whatever you need, whatever needs your attention at this time may require some strength. Like inner strength, not like actual physical strength. Okay. So something that's been really stressing you out. For some of you, this could be within the workspace. With the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. What needs your attention? Something may be going down with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this could go in your favor or against your favor. With the upright, it may go in your favor. Maybe there may be a timing. Like if you act on it or you do it right, you will get the benefits of it. But whatever it is, it's something that's stressing you out mentally and weighing you down. There could be something that you have started working on, saw potential in, and maybe you even put in a lot of effort and work into it, but you're not like, it's wearing you down. Let me see. Let's get some clarification. I wasn't sure if I was going to need clarification or not, so let me cleanse this deck real quick. That's interesting. I need to stop saying that because I keep saying that. That's interesting. But sometimes they do be interesting. Alright, so let's get some clarification first before we start pulling out the oracle. For some of you, this stress is what you need to be aware of. The stress that is happening to you in regards to your situation, for some of you, in your home life, in your family, within your family, there's like a change that needs to happen, I believe, with you guys. Pile number 2. It's going to have to take a lot of courage, though. Can you get clarification on this 10 of Swords? What is stressing out my pile number 2s? We got the Page of Wands. Interesting. So this could be a person. Could be a young person. A naive person, or immature person, or innocent person. Because that's what the Page represents. But it also could represent something that wants inspirate someone. The Page of Wands is like acting on your like you have a creative spark, an idea, something that inspires you, and you want to go after it, right? Excuse me. So something that once inspired you is now stressing you out. Pile 2, is that what I'm getting for you guys? Can we get clarification on this 7? The 8 of Pentacles. Oh, jeez. Okay, so something that you've worked really hard and put a lot of time and energy to master this. It's funny because it's that's so interesting. Interesting. Okay, piles. I don't know why I'm saying pile 2. All right, 10 of Pentacles. What's the clarify the 10 of Pentacles? We got 2 cards that came out. We have the 7 of Cups and the World. So we have completion. I'm going to cover her one little buoy there. I'm going to say that something has run its course and there's other options. Or you're deluding, or I don't want to say you're, I was gonna say, like, I'm not saying you are delusional, but, like, you could be, like, trying to convince yourself that something is supposed to be for something and it's not. Or there's other options that will be better or more beneficial to you once you put this one thing to rest. Okay? Can I get clarification on this Eight of Swords? Okay, King of Cups. And can I get clarification on the Strength card? Clarification, please. Thank you, man. Wham, bam. Tower. Interesting. Back of the deck is Page of Cups. Okay. Alright, so King of Cups is clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that you've mastered, and now it's time to move on to the next thing. That's what I'm getting for you guys. And the Tower could be representing something that is going to shake you up so that you can step into your power. Okay? There is something about working on your emotional well-being with this pile so far, with that with the King of Cups. Like, you were working on mastering your emotions, I would say. Some of you may even be working on, like, you could be overworking yourself with the mastery. Like, you're just, like, overstressing yourself. Or, because we got that. With the Ten of Swords. I feel like this Tower moment is going to help strengthen you. Because it's going to help you persevere through this situation. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Because when I looked up the Wheel of Fortune, underneath it is the Page of Cups. And then the back of the deck energy for this deck is the Page of Cups. So, starting fresh and new emotionally towards something new. This could also be a spiritual journey, you know, for some of you. Okay, so what needs your attention is, how do you feel about a situation and understanding that, and also you may need to there's something in okay, what your attention needs is, there's something that's stressing you out, something that you may have initiated, started, and it's not working. You already mastered the skills of this, and now you're moving on to the next. This could also be you even strengthening some of your psychic abilities with it being the Page. Because the Page modern science doesn't always have to represent emotions. It does, but it could also represent your, spirituality. So let's get a little bit more deeper. Let's see what the Oracle says for you guys. Pile number 2. I feel like this definitely correlates with the meaning of this stone. So the meaning of this stone may tie in with the reading, or this is also, we're drawn to crystals for a certain reason. So if you're really drawn or pulled into this crystal, I would say that then maybe it would help you during this situation to work with that crystal. Okay. All right, what does pile number 2 need to pay attention? What needs pile number 2's attention? What needs pile 2's attention at this time? What needs pile two's attention at this time? Now, for some of you, if this is a job that you've worked for a very long time, and something may happen unexpectedly, just know that that was supposed to come to an end, and there's other options for you, and they are going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you. We have card number 4, Perseverance. Okay, and 4 is a number for foundation and stability. So, for some of you, it's going to be what needs your attention is you needing to get a new job because the one you're at is no longer cutting it no more for you. Let's see, what else can we get? Pile number 2, what needs their attention at this time? What needs pile 2's attention? We have card number 91, which equals a 10. Surrender. So something's coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. Something that you've put in a lot of work and effort towards, but it's also stressing you out. It's also stressing you out. We have too many 10s going up on here. Cycle coming to an end. What else needs pile number 2's attention? You may not be very keen on the idea of this change, pile number 2. Card number 44, your environment. All right, and then back of the deck energies. Change. Expect unexpected changes to arise for you guys. Pile number 2. What deck do I want to use this deck next? This is the deck that I touched. I don't even know if this is the right deck I should use for this. Let's see what it gives us. So I think I said the same thing in the last pile. Like, I don't know if this is gonna give me answers. It's a new deck, so I'm like trying to figure out how I want to like apply this deck to the reading. All right. Pile number 2, what needs your attention? What needs pile 2's attention, Spirit? What does pile 2 need to pay attention to? Alright, we have gossip, camouflage, jealous, dark. So there may be some gossip going on around. We have sun, do not approach, distance, and harm. And then let's get one more. Pile number 2. What is pile number 2? What needs pile number 2's attention at this time, Spirit? Can I get one more, please? Pile number 2. What needs their attention? Okay, with the sun, something might be coming to light. Epiphany, an idea on how to handle the situation. We have friendly, love, harmony, and respect. Back of the deck is just assignments, procedures, and values. It's pretty interesting because it kind of correlates with what I was trying to say earlier, but not in the exact same words. Okay, so something that once fulfilled you no longer fulfills you with the values. So you may need to like reevaluate your, how do you feel about this? Maybe you don't no longer resonate with the way how, maybe this is work-wise. You no longer resonate with the procedures or the assignments. That's interesting. Do not approach, distance, and harm. I feel like the do not approach kind of reminds me of that strength card. Is like someone like trying to test you, to get a reaction, It's kind of giving me that vibe. And then like you do not approach, it's like you taming that version of yourself that would have like probably would have pounced on them or given them like a little like, a little lick back, but something's telling you not to because the setback might be more worse than you think. Alright, what does pile number 2 need? What needs pile 2's attention at this time? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I got exactly the 2 cards I wanted. All right, so okay, we have card number 30, the day boy and the night girl, balance. I mean, interesting. So we have, okay, so you, this gives me more information about the cycle, something coming to an end, something completing. And then we have card number 40, Dawn, the golden-haired duty. I just, my brain, the first thing that went to my brain was 30 to 40 is a whole 10. Like, I just feel like there is something completing or coming to an end, and it could be unexpected for some of you. Back of the deck energy is the Little Mermaid, card number 7, sacrifice. So let me take a look at the book's meanings of some of these cards, because I'm a little new to this deck still. So bear with me, guys. Let's find out. Let's find out. You must learn to be strong in the dark as well as in the day, else you will always be only half brave. Oh dear Lord, this has something to do with this crystal. I swear, I swear that wow, I love that. Polarizing. Okay, so some key meanings of this card: polarizing beliefs, the meeting point where understanding and love between different people begins. Why did I say peoples? Masculine and feminine energies and relationship balance is needed for true wholeness. Conditioned fear, time to confront and overcome fears. A kind-hearted guide through darkness. Counseling and compassion. Recovery after abusive childhood. There is a whole new world for you to explore. So, needing to let go of something that his... Oh, that's cool. I just went like this, and then I landed right on the next card's meaning. Okay, so that's cool. So, there may be something that you might have, like, emotional attachment towards. I feel like I said something about that. Did I? I can't remember. I thought I did. I think I did. I don't know. But there's something that you may be attached to that is no longer helping you, that overstresses you, and there could be something better for you once you let this go, and it may be really hard for you to let go. Set him free with her own hands. Then she placed a gold crown on his head and a royal cloak on his shoulders. Come, she said, I make you my king. All right. Meaning. Alright, key words for this. Power brings responsibility. Duty has rewards. Patience. All will be well in the end. A time of recognition and success is coming. True love finds its time. Your good turns will now be rewarded. Beauty and goodness are their own riches. Drawn to this. For a young princess had hair the color of the sun at first light, and she wore it about her as a cloak, to both hide within and feel safe behind. Interesting. Something that you are afraid to let go of, or you could be afraid to step out. It's interesting. Your environment. Okay, so this is giving me these 2 cards are coming to me like your environment may be unhealthy for you. Like, it's not allowing you to bloom in your best way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. They don't want you to. There's something about, there could be toxicity within your environment. So, like, if toxicity in your work environment for some of you. Even within the family for some of you. Let me see. Alright, let's read. I will prepare I will prepare a potion for you, with which you must swim to land tomorrow before sunrise, and sit down on the shore and drink it. Your tail will then disappear and shrink up into what mankind calls lakes, and you will feel great pain, as if a sword were passing through you. You will still have the same floating gracefulness of movement, but at every step you take it will feel as if you were treading upon sharp knives, and that the blood must flow. If you will bear all this, I will help you. Damn. Alright. Meaning, you are sacrificing too much for love. Begin again to speak your truth. Avoid bargains that ask for more than they give over the long term. Oh my God. A short-term deal to solve a seeming problem is not the answer. Let me repeat that sentence. A short-term deal to solve a seeming problem is not the answer. Be aware, relationships which demand great sacrifice of your true self. Love unrequited is best farewelled. Love who you are. Your unique self is precious. Okay, so this was the synchronicities with the reading. Okay, so what was the one? The first one that came to my mind was with every step you take, it will feel as if you were treading upon sharp knives. And the first thing that came to my mind was this Ten of Swords. I mean, I know they're not knives, but they're freaking swords, guys. Like, come on, like, I love it. And I love you. Okay, sorry. All right, so, and then the other synchronicity was... Okay, you're sacrificing too much for love. Okay, that correlates with these two cards that we were talking about earlier. Trying to master, trying to complete, this is mastery. This is putting in a lot of work, daily work and effort to master a skill, right? And then in regards to your emotions, so you could be sacrificing your emotions trying to, get this mastery, create this completion of something that you really want, but may not be good for you, okay? A short-term deal to solve a seeming problem is not the answer. There was something else. Where are relationships which demand great sacrifice? I feel like there was another thing that I wanted to correlate with those, but now I'm having a brain fart because I don't remember. Okay, so we're just going to keep moving forward, but that's pretty interesting. Maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe not. We'll see. That was cool. Okay, so, yeah. I feel like, though... Okay. That makes sense. The sacrifice. Remember in the let me pull up the book so I can read it for, I don't want to, like, it said in the book, excuse me, and that the blood must flow. If you will bear all this, I will help you. Alright, so I feel like that's your spiritual team. That spirit saying, like, look, if you put this to an end, you complete this cycle, I'll give you all these other options. I mean, I don't know. Some of those look pretty good. I'm just saying. They don't have to be alcoholic. You can have non-alcoholic drinks if you're not a drinker. But some of these look pretty good and tasty. So anyways, yeah. So I feel like if you were to let go of this situation, you're going to be presented with opportunities. I think I said that earlier, didn't I? I don't even know. I can't remember. Alright, moving along. Let's see. Let's get some more information. I am liking this reading. Pile 1 had me, like, in different directions. And then I ended up, like, it was like here's one path and then another path, and they're like, and then they eventually like meet up together. Had me confused. This feels a little bit more of a direct message compared to pile number 1, in my opinion. Let's see. What needs pile number 2's attention? What needs pile 2's attention? We have movement. We have movement. Okay. And then we have ghost. What else needs pile number 2's attention? Sadness. Back of the deck energy is trust. This is interesting. Let me get a brief understand. I know what ghost means, but like, let's see what this deck says about ghost. I'm just... Okay, says, when this card comes up in a reading, it may be because a ghost from your past has been paying you a visit. Your ghost may be something unresolved or repressed, or a person or situation from your past. Pay attention to what is coming up emotionally during this time. Why you think this ghost is coming up? What is it here to teach you? For some of you, you know what was originally coming to my mind with the ghost card was, like, let's say you put in a lot of, there's something you put in a lot of work and effort towards. And so, with that said, you may feel like you're not even, like, getting acknowledgement for the work and effort that you're putting. For some of you, that's considered blue? I thought it was, wait. Yeah. Why was I getting, like, why was I thinking purple? Okay, anyways, this card is a reminder that sometimes you need to feel sadness in order to heal and return to normalcy. I mean, this is blue tiger's eye, so pretty interesting. There may be something you need to speak up on, with it being blue for, you know, the chakra, throat chakra. Like the chakra, like that makes sense. Okay. Okay, for movement, it symbolizes that it could be a time to take action, obviously, right? Movement. But it says, and proceed on your journey with your plans. Excuse me. My bad. Taking action can be scary or anxiety producing, but sometimes you need to stop thinking about things so much and just do them. This card means that that time is now, and all signs say go. Okay, sorry, I needed to pause for a moment because I was choking so bad. Whew, I'm getting over a cold, guys, so I'm sorry. But I feel like that correlates. It did say something about, there might be something that you're having a hard time speaking up on. Your throat chakra might be blocked. I feel like you need to trust, with the trust card being back of the deck, there may be something that you trust in yourself. We often seek advice outside sources and people from outside sources and people we trust. The reality, though, is that most of the time, deep down inside, you know what you need to have to do. Have the confidence to trust in yourself and your own sense of self-governance. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions. Dang, that's crazy. It's crazy. Alright. So something is bothering you, something's eating away, and this is what you need to stop ignoring. Pile number 2. What needs pile number 2's attention? Well, that was fast. Let's see. We have the bee. Spread heart healing with joy. Now, for some of you, this is definitely for work. The first thing that came to my mind was like a busy worker bee. Busy. Okay, and then we have parrot. Sorry. Listen intently to understand. Let's get one more. What? Oh, well, hello. Hello there. And we have ant. Cooperate for the highest good of the community. You might be needed elsewhere and do better elsewhere, which will which will in turn help other people. But another thing that comes to my mind, this definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a work issue, because we got a busy worker bee, and do you have any idea how hard these ants work? You may be taking on too much of a load and not getting recognized for it. Let me know if that's you guys. Because I'm like, the first thing that came to my mind was like, these little dudes can like carry like, I don't know how many times. They carry a lot of weight that's like way more than what their own weight is. Like, have you ever seen one of those guys like drag like gigantic ass like grapes and shit? Like, it's like they carry things that are like super massive to compare to their size, but like they're super mighty, like they're super strong. Like, your abilities will be better elsewhere that can help the community, can help other people, and you can feel better. You can feel more balanced and more emotionally, what's the word I'm looking for? Fulfilled. Okay? Back of the deck energy is rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Like, doesn't it go with the trust card? Like, and they're both back of the deck energies. Like, this, this mom, wow. And I love you. Alright, so let's get some advice. For my lovely pile number 2s. Blue Tiger's Eye group. Alright, hopefully these work as good advice cards. They did not bad for pile number 1. So let's see. What advice do we have for pile number 2? That's so weird. I don't know where that comes from. I forgot. I'm having a brain fart. But you ever heard, like, okay, I don't know if the younger generation would understand this, but maybe obviously the older generation would be, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? I have no idea where the fuck that came from. What? Isn't that a cartoon? I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, can you comment down below and let me know, like, where does that come from? Because I'm like, why am I having a brain fart about that? Which way do I go, George? Like, that could be you asking for directions from other people when you should be asking yourself, which way do I go? What should I do? Okay, definitely. All right, pile number 2. What advice do we have for pile number 2, Spirit? Any of the reading? All right, we have home-based. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. Holy crap. Okay, so it may not. Okay, for some of you, it could be your home environment. Okay, yeah, maybe move. The location of your home is not working out for you no more energetically. For some of you, maybe it could be regards of you needing to leave or move out of a home situationship, or I feel like just change your environment, because we have the environment card. Needing to leave something. All right, pile number 2. What is the advice for pile number 2? Sorry. Oh my goodness, I was gonna say something, but then like my throat. So you know what you need to do. You just constantly, you're probably so afraid to do it that you're going round and round asking for advice and asking, and you're just kind of dilly-dallying. You're kind of like delaying the process. Yeah. Trying to prevent the inevitable of what's going to happen or is supposed to happen and needs to happen. Here, and just rip the Band-Aid off. Alright, we have fruits of labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Fruits of your labor. I feel like that, like, for some of you, this is also, like, I'm constantly repeating myself, but, like, maybe needing to get a new job. Alright, last card. Oh, wow, cool. Excuse me. Sorry. Partnership. Joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. Okay. Ooh, right on top of the ant card with the cooperate for your highest good of the community. There may be a better, I'm telling you, there's a better opportunity when you let go of this situation. Alright, so gambling is back of the deck energy. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Okay, so like you taking too long to act upon this may result in a not so good outcome. You may be putting yourself at risk by staying longer than you need to. Yeah. I feel like if you leave at the right time, you will be successful. But it's up to you. This is interesting. This was an interesting reading. This is what I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know down below how it resonates for you. Look forward to hearing that. And I hope this helps you in some type of way. And hope I see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. For everyone that was drawn to the number 3 for this lovely amethyst. I really wish I could remember if this was a dream amethyst or a regular amethyst, but regardless, it's amethyst. So, let's put that there. Alright, we're going to start with the tarot, and then I have a few oracle decks that we're going to use to help get to the nitty-gritty, help figure out what needs your attention at this time. What needs pile number 3's attention? Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have Empress. Card number 3. We have the 2 of Wands. What needs pile number 3's attention? We have the World. That's so interesting that I was looking at that and I was like, oh, that looks like the World. Like in my head. I was saying that in my head. Like, oh, nice. And then we get the World. Interesting. What needs your attention, pile 3? What needs your attention? We have the Knight. Why am I saying Knight? 9. Knight, 9. How does that like even correlate with each other? 9 of Wands. Okay, last card. What? Sorry, this like disc looking. It looked like a CD. It totally distracted me. Okay, pile 3. What needs your attention? Obviously, it's not a CD, but like that's what came to my mind. 1 card, Spirit. Oh, thank you. I asked for 1 card, and that's exactly what I got. All right. I love how there's a 3 and a 3 at the end. Pretty interesting. Back of the deck energy is the Page of Swords. What needs your attention? I think I'm going to pull some clarifiers before I start making any speculations. Kind of having an idea where this is going. Something needs to come to an end or has come to an end with the swords. I mean, the swords. With the World. It's because I looked at this dang Page of Swords over there right when I was talking. Let's see. Can we clarify the world? What has run its course? Oh. Oh, well, hello. Hello. Okay. I had a song pop in my head, and I'm like, does that correlate to this reading? I don't know yet. The song, it could have just been the way I said, well, hello, but well, hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly, it's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell, Dolly, something, I don't remember the rest, but that came to my mind. And then the Empress card, you're looking swell, Dolly, reminded me of the Empress card that's right here. I mean, that could correlate, that, you know, there just could be, like, my head, you know. We'll see. I get lots of messages through songs, so, you know, maybe some of you are, like, theater people that like that, you know, maybe like musicals. I don't know. Let's see. Can we clarify this Two of Wands? Boy, jeez Louise. These cards are jumping out. Just one, Spirit. Can I get a clarification for this Two of Wands? The Three of Wands. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this Nine of Wands? I had two cards pop up. I only wanted one though. So I might want to be, but do I? No. I don't know. Do I want to? No. I want to see something real quick before I say something. That's pretty interesting. For it to come up twice? You're like, what is that? Oh. Okay, so you had the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Wands. And then, let's see, can we clarify the Three of Cups? What needs attention? Ten of Wands. Alright, let's clarify this, Empress. I feel like that has to do with healing. There's completion of something with the world coming up twice. I mean, I know the world card didn't come up twice. It only came up once, but that imagery of the world coming up twice gives me the sense of completion. Something needs to be completely put to an end. Something that's been burdening you. Now, it could be a friendship for some of you. And you may feel like you're taking a risk by letting go of this situation. Can I get clarification on this, Empress, please? Clarification on the Empress. We have the High Priestess. Okay, interesting. King of Pentacles is back at the deck. Alright, what needs your attention? Well, definitely... Okay, well, the Amethyst does talk about your intuition, Look up the meaning of amethyst. That will definitely resonate with you. I love it how all the purple is showing up with that amethyst purple. Alright, so maybe you've been pushing and trying to make something work that no longer is working out for you. I feel like you are going to be letting go of something toxic. This could be a friendship with the Three of Cups, something that's been overburdening you. Your intuition is guiding you into healing. I do see progression with the Two of Swords being... I feel like that there's going to be a progression when you do make the decision to move forward. I like how she's looking at that card. It gives me the vibe of like, okay, so the Two of Wands is about taking a risk and seeing the potential in yourself. So maybe before you didn't see that, and now you're going to take that risk. I feel like for some of you this is going to be a friend group. Or it doesn't have to be a group, but let's see. Your intuition is definitely leading you to healing something with that Empress card. Now, I'm seeing in another deck, I think it's like, what is that deck called? The Light Seers Tarot, and the Empress card, her whole belly is pregnant, and they color it like the world. So I just saw an image of that. So that's pretty interesting. Something's completing or coming to an end that needs your attention. Or you need to put it to an end. That's what it is. Okay, so pile number 3. What needs their attention right now, Spirit? Connecting with everybody that would choose pile number 3. What needs their attention? Love, partnership, card number 26. Pile number 3. What needs their attention? With the Three of Cups. Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay. Well, we have love, card number 6. And then we have spiritual partnership. And then back of the deck, teaching and learning. Shit. That adds up to 12, which breaks down to a 3. Again. I wonder if some of you are life path 3. Don't have to be, though. Wait, so we have 8, 6, and 9. 8, 6, 9. So, okay. The 8 could be karmic, could be karma. This could have been a karmic relationship or friendship. This is meant to teach you. It's meant to teach you something. In regards, I don't even know, but it's teaching you something. How to respect yourself, how to not allow crappy people be in your life. So whatever this is, it's preventing you from moving forward. Or it's not, or even though no matter you trying to move forward with the two of Wands, some of you may be on a stalemate, like I don't know what to do. You know, like you have this potential, but you don't know like which way to go. And this person could be blocking, or this friend group could be blocking you from your blessings. Because we did have, okay, so something that you've been trying to push and persevere through by, you know, just keep at it, keep working at it, it's just you're draining yourself. And then you have to take a risk for yourself, on yourself. And this friendship with the Three of Cups clarified by the Ten of Wands is definitely just weighing you down. Alright, so what does pile number 3 need to be? What needs pile number 3's attention? What does pile number 3... What needs pile 3's attention? I keep trying to say another question and it's frustrating me. Alright. Any of you getting... Is that Mercury retrograding for you guys? Is it as bad as it is for me? Alright, we have card number 27, then our card number 27 again. I mean, these could be your birth dates for some of you. Some of you could be 26 or 27. That's a possibility too. Don't have to be. Some of you could be a life path 9 as well. If you don't know what life path is, I highly recommend looking into numerology and discovering that on your own, you know? Have fun learning about yourself. Alright, so the Light Princess, Ungrounded. I mean, we do not even have any Earth energy here. We don't. Oh, yeah, well, I guess we do a little bit with that with the Empress. But, I feel like that you need to step into that element. Alright, let's see. Let's get some more. Pile number 3. What needs their attention? What needs pile 3's attention at this time? No, that's more than what needs pile 3's attention? Ooh, card number 16. Rumpelstiltskin Secrets. I got a feeling somebody's watching me. Okay. And I need some privacy. Alright, let's get one more card. What needs pile 3's attention? That looks like more than one card. I just want one. Pile number 3. What needs their attention? What needs pile 3's attention? Ah, Sacrifice. That's the same card that pile number 2 had, but that was their back of the deck energy. And card number 5, Gretel. Ingenuine. This Mercury retrograde don't want to let me talk. I'm not gonna even try. I probably will. Ingenuity. Whatever. You saw the word. Okay. I'm new to this deck, so let's... Give me a second. Let's... Alright, I already know what this card meant because I was looking into that. Let's start with the card number 27, though. So let's read these from left to right. Usually, for me, sometimes it's kind of like a story. And I read them like that. Alright, so, Ungrounded. Death alone from death can save. Love is death, and so is brave. Love can fill the deepest grave. Love loves on beneath the wave. The Light Princess is a modern fairy tale which describes eloquently what can take place when we fail to ground, to value, and earth our desires. That makes sense. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, excuse me for that. I needed to go blow my nose. That shit was driving me crazy. Okay. I don't know if I warned you guys. I'm getting over a cold, so I apologize. I feel like that one sentence was like, okay, when it says, which describes eloquently what can take place when we fail to ground, to value and earth our desires. Like, I really feel like that has to do a lot with the earth. I was going to say the earth again. The Empress and the Two of Wands. Okay. That definitely, and then with the Two of Wands being clarified by that Three of Wands, I feel like that definitely, like, just makes it more solidified of a message. Alright, so key terms is, it is time to ground. You must take steps to reconnect. Come down to earth. We have the image of earth twice. That's interesting. Escapism is making you ineffective. Fantasy without grounding can become cruelty. that need to be serious, considering yourself invulnerable, immune, minimizing issues that need attention, spiritual laws, emotional depth, denial of gravity, and ungrounded. That's interesting. That's interesting because considering yourself invulnerable and immune, that definitely feels like that 10 of Wands. You guys constantly trying to make something work when you know that it's not for you. You know it's not working for you. You may even, like, for some of you, like, with the fantasy without grounding can become cruelty, and escapism is making you ineffective. That's why you're not allowed to get your manifestations in, because you guys could be, like, in denial of a situation. You need to trust your intuition and what it's telling you about this situation you're in. If you're dealing with a friend group, which I feel like this is what this is about, because we got love, partnership, and love. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, but I'm not really seeing romance. I'm with 3 of Cups. That's usually friendship, or a friend group. So you could be in a friend group where they treat you nasty, and your ass just like don't want to accept the truth. Okay, let's see. Let's move forward. Okay, so this is 16. Okay, so that breaks down to a 9. This breaks down to a 7, and then we got 7 again. All right, Rumpelstiltskin's secrets. By daybreak, the king was already there, and when he saw the gold, he was astonished and delighted. But his heart became only more greedy. Excuse me. He had the miller's daughter taken into another room full of straw, which was much larger, and commanded her to spin that also in one night. And commanded her to spin that also in one night if she valued her life. Dang. That. Shit. Alright, the key meanings: impossible task. That confirms that 10 of Wands, man. Unkeepable promises, unfair agreements, the power of the name, there is a way out of an obligation, you have been misrepresented, you will find solutions, there is a power in knowing a being's true name, promises falsely won cannot be kept. And then this card, I'll read the story. I'll read the little brief story for you guys, because I feel like you guys should hear it. I will prepare a potion for you in which you must swim to land tomorrow before sunrise, and sit down on the shore and drink it. Your tail will then disappear and shrink up into what mankind calls lakes, and you will feel great pain, as if a sword were passing through you. You will still have the same floating gracefulness of movement, but at every step you take, it will feel as if you were treading upon sharp knives, and that the blood must flow. If you will bear all of this, I will help you. And then the key meanings is you're sacrificing too much for love. You're doing too much. You're putting in too much work, and it's not being reciprocated for you. Begin again to speak your truth. Avoid bargains that ask for more than they give over the long term. A short-term deal to solve a seeming problem that is not the answer. Beware relationships that demand great sacrifice of your true self. Love unrequited is best farewells. Love who you are. Your unique self is precious. And then let's go to back of the deck. Okay. Ingenuity. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. She pushed poor Gretel out to the oven, from which flames of fire were already darting. Creep in, said the witch, and see if it is properly heated, so that we can put the bread in. And once Gretel was inside, she intended to shut the oven and let her bake in it, and then she would eat her too. But Gretel saw what she had in mind, and said, I do not know How am I to do it? How do I get in? Silly goose, said the old woman. The door is big enough. Just look. I could get in myself. And she crept up and thrust her head into the oven. Then Gretel gave her a push that drove her far into it and shut the iron door and fastened the bolt. Oh, then she began to howl quite horribly. Alright, so key meanings. You will show courage under difficult circumstances. People love helping you. You're a true defender of friends and family. You work well in teams, unite against a common foe. You are resourceful, quick thinking, and protective. What needs your attention is you protecting yourself. Okay, what needs your attention is that you need to take care of yourself and your own well-being. There's something that you're overexerting in, and it is hurting you in the long run. Alright, so let's get some more information. I see it coming to an end. It doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, though. But you will heal from it. Pile number 3. What needs pile number 3's attention? What needs pile 3's attention? Okay. But this is an interesting deck to work with. But we're going to work with it. So we have water, resources, wealth, and opportunities. This, okay, yeah, obviously for a lot of, I'm going with friend group for you guys with this pile. Alright, so we're going to keep sticking with that. The friend group could be taking advantage of your resources. Because you are the Empress. I feel like you guys are the Empress. But this is about healing yourself and your wounds of like why you... There might be some subconscious things, like you might feel like you believe you deserve this type of treatment. For some of you, it doesn't have to apply for all of you, but you know that definitely would resonate for some of you. But the Empress is very abundant. She does not need to go and do anything because everything comes to her. And the High Priestess does represent divine femininity, divine feminine. So then the feminine energy is about receiving. It's about attracting. I don't chase, I attract. So these people were attracted to what your ability, your abundance, but they were not reciprocating or able to reciprocate, or they were also just taking advantage of you. Like Rumpelstiltskin, okay? They may have saw you as an opportunity for their own benefit. What needs pile 3's attention? Oof, we have Snoop. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. You gotta say that's cool. We got Snoop, and then we got Secrets. Come on. Darkness, distrust, and curiosity. So there may be something that comes to light. Someone might, with the Page of Swords being back in the deck, I wouldn't be surprised if someone like comes and talks to you about like, you know, a little birdie telling me kind of shit, you know. Pile 3. What needs pile 3's attention at this time? Time. Forgetfulness, scars, and accumulation. Alright. Back of the deck is energy, abundance, wealth, and freedom. And we got that circle again. I know that's not the earth, but like... I don't know, just completion. You may be, I feel like your energy is abundant and you need to protect your energy because other people want to take advantage of it. Freedom. You need to free yourself from this dynamic. The time, forgetfulness, and scars accumulation, that just gives me the 10 of Wands, the vibe of the 10 of Wands. Accumulation. You've accumulated all these dang wands, and now you're overburdened with them because ain't nobody helping you. the forgetfulness, you may forget what they've done. Maybe you've dealt with somebody that's kind of done some shady things and you've just kind of like forgive and forget kind of ish. Always forgive, but never forget. Come on now. Never forget. Take the wisdom of that situation and apply it moving forward. Don't just ignore what you just went through. Alright, so what needs your attention? We have anxiety. What needs your attention? What's giving you anxiety? How are you feeling when you're around these people? That's your body giving you a sign. Like if you're feeling ill, you're feeling anxious all of a sudden, you can't communicate, you're not feeling calm and content. That's an actual physical sign that, you know, somebody is not for you. You need to get out of that environment. Alright, pile number 3. What else needs your attention at this time? What's causing you the anxiety? We have rejection. You maybe have a fear of rejection that needs your attention. That makes you codependent for some of you. Alright, and then we have hunger. We got that circle again. Oh, it's just so cool. Back of the deck energy is surrender and like all the circles again. Like something needs to come to an end. I want to see what this hunger card is though. Okay, so this is not about hunger for food, but something more. A craving for something that will nourish your soul. That's what the Empress is about. Oh, this is so cool. I love how this is like all like coming full circle. Was that a pun? That was not intended, if that, you know, if that's a pun. But well, okay. But come on, man. Like, come on. It works. Okay. It signals a deep wanting for something to fill you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Ask yourself, what are you hungry for? Oh, that thing, that's cool. I want to see the surrender card. You may just have to allow this to happen or allow it to take course. By ceasing to resist, you can create peace for yourself. The act can be uncomfortable at first because it hurts the ego, but when we surrender and let go, we free the parts of ourselves that worked so hard to fight. Now that you are free, what can you do? What new paths can you go down? Those are some things that you can reflect on when making this decision. Okay, so like when you make the choice to walk away from this friend group or end this friendship, you can be like, well, what are the possibilities? What would happen if I do X, Y, Z? If I made this choice. If I made this choice with the 2 of Wands. If you made the choice, you're going to get manifestations. Things that you wanted to come in are going to start coming in. You're going to start seeing them come in. With the 3 of Wands clarifying that. This is cool. I like how this is coming full circle for you guys. And I'm not trying to repeat. It just makes sense in my head. Alright. This makes sense too. Alright. What needs your attention? We have Whale. Live as a fully conscious being. Coming more in tune and aware. Coming more in tune and aware of your needs. And respecting them. And honoring them. And getting rid of anybody who does not do that. Pile number 3, what needs your attention? What needs pile 3's attention, Spirit? Wolf Spirit, be independent but work together. I feel like I feel like be independent but work together is like kind of like the first thing that came to my mind is learning how to be independent without how do I want to say this? How do I want to say this? I had it on the tip of my tongue and then it just disappeared. Um, Independency will help heal the the codependency. Um, Also, some of you need to, Spirit's trying to work with you. Your spiritual team is trying to work with you with the spiritual partnership. And then the wolf, being independent but working together. So, independently working with your spiritual team and your psychic abilities would help you make the decisions moving forward. It would help you heal any codependency that you may be dealing with. Because it's because you're independent, but you're also cooperating and working together. You're not depending on them. You know what I'm saying? What does pile 3 need to be? What needs pile 3's attention? What needs your attention? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we got 2 cards. I only wanted 1, but we're going to take them. I find it interesting because when I was shuffling, this card came out, but then I put it back in, and now it's out again. And we have Dolphin. Live joyfully in the present. Yeah, your anxiety maybe it's coming from you, worried about an outcome or worried about like the situation that you're dealing with or people that you're dealing with. And then we have Dear, trust in the support of the universe. That's interesting because the first thing that comes to, like, I'm looking at this like beam of light coming through. The first thing that came to my mind was the support of the universe was the earth imaging that came to, that's the first thing that came to my mind when I first saw that. This is getting all messy. It is what it is. So we have, oh, this is kind of cool. We got earth, we have water, earth, water, earth. Huh. That's kind of cool. Alright, back of the deck energy, we have camel, be forbearing, and patient. I feel like that this is in regards to yourself. Be patient with yourself. For some reason, let me see. I feel drawn to read the. This path calls to practice patience, forbearance, and humility. You may feel ahead of your time. Many will sense the light you carry and will react to it in different ways. So you will need to stay in balance, whatever is happening around you. If you do not fully recognize who you are, your guidance is to sit quietly. Place a golden, sparkling light around yourself and call on Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, to help you attune to your true self. Then expect the deep knowing held in your soul to start coming forward. That was the camel, back of the deck energy. Haters are gonna hate. That's all I gotta say. Your light irritates them. They're trying to, this friend group could be trying to prevent you from moving forward. Because they see the potential. Alright, so this is going to be your advice for the situation that you're dealing with. Okay, so we have endings, The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. I mean, the World card is, that's the end. That's the end of the Major Arcana. It's completing the cycle and then starting all over again. Starting anew. Starting fresh. So, you know, what needs your attention? Something needs to come to an end. Something toxic. Unhealthy. Alright, what is... Oh, alright. Surprise! An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Alright, what else? What other advice do we have for pile number 3? Star power. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. Step into the spotlight. Embracing your light, your inner light, allowing it to shine. Don't be hiding it or dimming it if you have been, or being around people that do make you feel that way. Remember I said that with the Page of Swords, someone might be telling you something that may lead to this end, or may lead you to make the decision to end this. Right underneath that we have the Death card. I don't believe in coincidences, guys. Alright, back of the deck energy, we have foresight. Pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to what people are saying, their choice of words. To why they say it like that. Why they do that. Why they choose to do that. Reflect on that. Maybe you're the type of person that's just like, oh, whatever. You just kind of go. You're like in your own little like worlds sometimes. You don't have to be, but I'm getting the vibe that some of you may be like that. And so, like, because you are like that, you're ignoring the little details that can give you the clues of what you're, like, not seeing certain signs. And also the star power, it also gives me, embracing your light and shining it. This group may not appreciate that. And so, finding... when you shine your light, you'll attract the ones. Oh crap! You will attract the ones. You'll attract your tribe. That divine feminine energy that I was talking about earlier. That's interesting. I love that. All right. So yeah, and then with the Gretel, back of the deck energy, I mean, card number 5 is change, but like ingenuity. Remember, like with the witch. Oh, just see if it's on. See if the fire's on. So, like, these could be friends that are very ingenuine of you. Like, they might do things like that. You know, obviously not put you in an oven and try to eat you, but something similar of that matter. Try to seem innocent when they're not. I dealt with so many of those type of people. Alright, well, this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Best of luck on your journey. I hope this resonates and provides some type of guidance and helps you in some type of way on your journey. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!